Hi everyone, back to the grind. Okay, so we're doing HSK 7 through 9 vocab. We're working backwards. We're up to S, somewhere in S territory. I gave these examples to DeepSeek, or the words to DeepSeek, and we'll just go through them. Yeah, some of them I know, some of them I don't know. I find about at least half I know, about maybe 30%. It's like I've got room for improvement, and maybe 20% I've got nothing. I got nothing. Completely new. Yeah. 事务所. I don't know, but 事务 is a word by itself. 所 is place. So it's probably the place where you do 事务. 事务 is probably some sort of, I don't know, duties or job or tasks or something like this. So this is a place where you do those tasks, or at least maybe like a fancy word for office or something like this. 他在一家律师事务所工作. Yeah. Oh, okay. Firm. Okay. 事务. Yeah. Affairs. Affairs place. A lawyer's affairs place. 事务所. Okay, so it's a firm, so a legal firm. It says lawyer firm, doesn't it? 律师, lawyer firm. It's a lawyer firm, not a legal firm, I know. Anyway, I feel like I don't care that much about this, so it's kind of self-explanatory. It's some sort of place. Going from that 事务所 to firm kind of makes sense. Okay, 视线. Probably guess what that means. Sight, line, right? Line of sight. 他的视线一直停留在窗外. All right, yeah. Line of sight. Yep, it's a noun. I don't think there's anything else to say. Let's continue. 失效. Okay, so 失效 would be the antonym of 成效, right? Is it 成效? 成效. I'm not 100% sure. Let's think about it. 失效, 失 meaning to lose. In this case, it would be to, I don't know, to go from a state of existence to a state of non-existence. 效 here would be efficacy. So, yeah. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe a permission slip or something was originally valid and now it's no longer valid. So it's probably to become invalid or something like that. To lose effectiveness. 这个合同已经失效了. Yeah, so an originally signed contract, which in the past was valid, is well, no longer valid, or at least yeah, 已经失效了. So no longer applicable yet. 失效, what would be the opposite of 失效? Is it 成效? There's I assume it's this, to take effect. 生效, this one, 生效. This is the opposite. 生效. 生 is to go from a state of non-existence to a state of existence. 生效. So yeah, 生效 is the opposite. Then and there is 有效. This is to have to be in effect kind of thing. Currently in effect. So what is 成效? 成效. Or maybe 成效 is just a 2-character version of 效. Maybe 成效. 有成效. Yeah. All right. All right. 实行. All right. This is one of the ones I'm not going to be able to get immediately, but 试 is to try. 行. 行 has a few meanings. Probably it's, I don't know, like a trial run or something like this. 行 can pertain to operations. 新规则将试行1个月. Okay, so the 将 is future tense. So in the future, it will be trial run for a month, something like that. Yeah, tried out, 试行. What things can be 试行? So there's multiple other words that mean to try. Wow, it's the same sentence. Almost the same sentence. Like a judo, a system. Judo, it'd be like a governmental system or an educational system or something like this. 这次上诉和作为测试政府反映的一个试行方案。A test case? What's a trial balloon? What? All right. Petition. So they said 上诉. Oh, petition in a legal sense, not in the sense of you sign it. All right. 但他却决定尝试行走. No, that's 尝试, not 行事. Not 试行, not 试行, sorry. All right. Yeah, let's look it up in the dictionary. No, it's not in the dictionary. I'll have to do it via Google. 试行. Where it's a definition. Okay, 意思是指实行起来. Okay, so the 行 is 实行. So attempt to implement or try to implement. 看看是否可行. Okay, in order to test if it's feasible. 可行, feasibility. All right. Yeah, like a trial run. All right. 实行. Yeah, there's a lot of shit words in there. 实行. This is to carry out or implement. This one would be like a policy, if I remember correctly. There's multiple carry out or implement words in Chinese. 本法自 what? 本法自公布之日已施行. Huh? 本法自 Oh, this one. Sorry. So 本法 is this law, or it'd be some using this as a noun by itself, right? It'd be a law. So it's a new law 自 from 公布之日 from the time of its announcement, the day it's announced. 起自什么什么起 from then on. 施行 take effect or implemented or put into place. 施行施压 yeah, 施加压力 right? It's a short version of that, right? 施压 to apply pressure, not oh actually it can be physical pressure as well. It can be physical pressure, but usually it's like pressure to do something. For you usually like I don't know, you pressure your students to work hard, or you pressure your mother to buy you a video game or something like this. 他们不断对政府施压. Yeah, so we're pressuring the government, presumably to 执行 some favorable policy. Yeah. 施压 Yeah. So the full version is 施加压力. 施加压力. So to apply pressure. So this is 施压. I believe it can be used physically, but normally it's just criticism or pushing someone to do something. Yeah, I don't think there wasn't any examples there, right? I'm not sure. Maybe I missed it. Where well, there weren't any examples there where it was physical, so maybe it's very rare for it to be physical. But I don't think it's impossible for that to be a physically apply pressure. Actually, let's ask the AI. How would you express apply pressure to the wound in Chinese? Is it 给伤口施压? Yeah. So 伤口 is wound, 给伤口施压. Okay, 按压伤口. Okay, so this is pushing down on a wound. Okay, this one. but maybe there are better words. But it can mean physical, is the main point I want to get across. All right, 视野. Maybe you can guess what this is, but 视 is vision. So we saw this with, what was it? 视线. Yeah. Vision, yeah. Yeah, here would mean field. 田野, yeah. Or the wild. Actually, maybe that's not so easy to guess if you don't know it. Field of vision, right? 阅读能拓宽你的视野. So reading can widen your field of vision. So obviously here it's used figuratively. It's not making you see more. Yeah. Normally it is, or at least, yeah, I guess the literal meaning is field of view, field of vision, what you can see at any given moment. If something's not in your field of vision, you won't be able to see it. Like literally, and okay, so broaden your perspective on in life, etc. etc. Yeah. All right. She. I don't know. Shit. One of these abstract words. It's like ludicrously generalized. It's like thing, but it only applies to non-material things. Things that can be done, like tasks or something like this. E. I do not know what E could mean here. 请尽快处理这件事. Oh, it's probably just another word for shitting. Yeah, it is. What is E? Oh, E is second tone. Yeah. I don't know. All right, so I looked it up in the dictionary. 是关于事情的处理安排. So it's not just shitting, it's a noun meaning the treatment of matters. Okay, well, this is extremely vague and broad, but it adds 多用于公文法令. So it's legal, legalese. So you're expecting this in writing and so on. So this is the not just matters, but the dealing or treatment or resolving of matters, right? Yeah. All right. 示意. Okay, so when a word begins with 是, it's probably going to mean something like to show someone else. So maybe you know the word 示弱. So you're showing weakness, right? Showing weakness. So if you show weakness, maybe your enemy will go, you know what? I feel like I'm going to conquer that country. 示威. So you show, here way is like power or strength. So yeah, it literally has this kind of meaning, demonstration. So you go out and demonstrate, but it's a show of strength, right? Yeah, so here we're showing E. Now, I don't know what this word means, but I'm guessing it means something like to demonstrate a meaning. So there's another one, 示范. This one, 示范. This is another demonstrate. But here it's like show fan would be to serve as a role model or something like this. Model in the sense of role model. Let's put it that way. So you're showing this. This is a teacher that performs a chemistry experiment and then goes to everyone. Okay, now you do it. That sort of thing. All right. So I'm guessing 示意 is to kind of somehow demonstrate a meaning. 向我示意，不要说话. Okay, so indicating in some way that he did not want to speak. Hinting, indicating. But it's not just telling someone something, it's indicating. Maybe shh. I don't know. She. Let's put in Google image search. She. Yeah, the other one, and shit. And shit. This is another one. 暗示 is used for hinting. Hint. 对，no， 他们暗示说，可能会有更多人失业。They hinted at by means of speaking. What's the other one? 提示. This is a hint in the sense of have a problem, you don't know the answer, and your teacher might give you a hint. 给我一个提示. Hint in that sense. Where were we? What happened? Try again. All right. Google is having a rest. All right. Let's go to Baidu. What word were we doing? E. That didn't really help much, did it? Stop. Okay. 手示意停车. Okay, so this is a hint, a non-verbal hint that you should stop your car. I'm not sure what the others doing here, so let's move on. Okay, 施展. She is applied Jan. Jan can mean unfurl, unfold, expand in that sort of context. So I'm not entirely sure what this means, but it's something like develop or in that ballpark, in that family of words. 这里让他的施展才华的机会。他有施展才华的机会。Okay, so you've got opportunity, or at least he has opportunities to 施展 his 才华. 才华 is talent. So he has opportunities to something his talent. It's going to be something like apply or develop or, yeah, I think it's develop his talent. Put to use. Put to use. Okay, so it's not increasing his level of talent. It is taking his current level of talent and applying it. Okay, let's look at some examples. 施展才华，施展抱负。Oh, 抱负. Oh yeah, forgot about this 抱负. 施展抱负. So, like a way to utilize his ambition. 施展魔力 magic. Apply his magic. 施展伎俩. What was this? This is like tricks. 伎俩. Okay, yeah, this is a fairly rare word. It's come up in my study, but 伎俩. Yeah, it's the case. This one is pronounced liang in this specific word. Usually it's lia. Yeah. 他施展手腕使自己进入了公司最高领导层。This feels 手腕. Oh, okay, 手腕. Okay, I knew the word wrist. I didn't know these other ones. Okay, 手腕. 手腕. Wan is fourth tone. Really? All right, 手腕. So wrist can mean trickery. It's a trick of the wrist, I guess. So 施展, what are we 施展ing? Talents and interest. Okay, 多才多艺. Right. 兴趣广泛. Okay. 施展她的影响力. Exert her influence. 施展影响力. All right. 施展影响力. Okay, same one. 施展自己. Nothing specific here, is there? 你可以随心所欲的施展自己. 施展自己. That's different to the other ones, right? The subject here is you're kind of exerting yourself or doing whatever you want. 施展出高超的手艺. So ball art. Presumably this is like ball play or like exceptional football skills or something like this. 施展其医术. Yeah, so medical expertise or something in that ballpark. Oh wow, literally that ballpark. All right. 施展. All right. Yeah, it's in the dictionary. 施展. Just a second. 施展. It just says 发挥能力. So 发挥 is the definition. 能力 is what it restricting the context. So it's defined as 发挥. So so it needs to be some kind of 能力. Like this, 才华. But 发挥 is to apply, not to improve. Okay? So, all right. 师长. Shi here is teacher. 长 refers to the head. So it's a head teacher. I presume it's the Chinese word for principal or something like this. I don't know this one. 师长. What is? Oh no, principal is 校长. Principal is 校长, isn't it? Headmaster, president. 师长. I don't know. We've got 老师, 教师, and now 师长. One second. Right, the dictionary has this definition. First one is a noun. Oh, they're all nouns. 对老师长辈的尊称. Yeah, okay, so 尊敬师长. So it's not saying teacher, it's saying teacher and older generation. So it's kind of like 师和长, 老师和师长. And it's considered a respectable way of saying that. This is a real problem. Okay, 离不开师长的教诲. Yeah, here's a good example. So this is teacher, but it's not necessarily teacher. It's more like teacher in the sense of, or broader in the sense of people who can teach you things, your elders, but also including teachers. And it's a very respectable version of it. But you could use 老师, 教师 here and you'll be fine, right? 我爱老师我爱老师因为我们的成长离不开师长的教诲 this is like lessons. It's kind of like the lessons you get through education and so on, right? Teachings. Yeah, teachings is a good one. All right. So it sounds a bit formal and almost like, what's the word? It's patriotic, but patriotic towards teachers. Teacher-otic. I don't know. All right. 使者. 使者 is something like envoy or something in this ballpark. 他是和平的使者. He is the envoy of peace. Wow. Emissary. 使者. Yeah. So you probably know 大使, ambassador. Yeah. Also envoy. Okay. 大使 and 领使. Sorry. 领事馆. 领事馆? What? What is console? Hold on. Console. Am I missing something? Console. Like, not to console. Console. I'll just Google it. Google's not happy today. All right, let's use this one. Oh, 网页. Console. What is this? No, console. No, not console, but console. consolidated. I feel like I'm making that up. The British consul here, this one. All right, 1 second. I need to look this up. Huh. Turns out I just misspelled it. Consul. It is 领事. Why is it 领事? 领事. Okay, makes sense. I guess it's lead shit, lead matters, lead affairs. So you've got 同事, this one, and this is same matters, same affair, which is colleague. So 领事. All right, 领事 is consul, and okay. Yeah, I asked the AI. Eventually I figured out I just spelt it wrong. My English is really bad. All right. So 使者, envoy, 大使, ambassador, and 领事, and that's a different 使, not that 使, is consul. All right. And they're different levels. And so what's the difference between 使者, 领事? What's the other one? 大使. What's the difference between these three? Great question. Envoy type roles. 使者 can be diplomatic, non-diplomatic. Okay. 他作为和平使者访问了该国. All right. So an ambassador, no, an envoy of peace. This is ambassador, highest ranking diplomat. Okay, so 大使 is the highest ranking one. Okay. And you work at the 大使馆. Okay, 中国驻英国大使发展的讲话，发表了讲话. Sorry, here. So this is the person who is stationed in England. It's a Chinese person or the Chinese ambassador in the UK. And 领事, lower rank ambassador. Oh, okay. All right. 他去领事馆交领事办理护照. Okay. So if you go to the embassy to deal with your passport matters, you just want what is it called? A consul, is it? Consul. Oh, this is the embassy 大使馆, and consulate is 领事馆. All right. Yeah, I get these mixed up. Seems. All right, let us continue on with our mission. 市局. Okay, I've never seen this word before, but I know both those characters, of course. 市 means city, but it also can pertain to 市场 market, and 值 refers to value, 价值值得的值. So presumably it's market value. 这家公司的市值大幅上升. Yeah, so this company's market value increased by a large amount. So 市值 market value, yeah. Kind of self-explanatory. 时装 时装他是一名时装设计师. Is this another way of saying fashion? 时装? You probably know I don't care very much about fashion. Yeah, 时装. So there's multiple other words. 时尚 fashion, 时尚, 时髦 fashion. Okay, 时装. But at least 装 here pertains to clothes, so 时装. Alright, I kind of don't care, but fashion designer. Alright, it's a thing, I will note it. 裙子. Yeah, I like a nice 裙子. This is 裙子. It's persimmon. Yeah, I don't know, quite nice. Lots of flesh. No faffing around. You can just eat it. I like a nice shit. Mm. Shit. All right. I'm not sure what else to say. Uh, shit. Ah, there is a word. What is it? Liu shi? No. Zhou liu. Oh, it's not that one. This is grenade in Chinese. Yeah, this liu is a different one, isn't it? Shi liu, this one. I get these two mixed up. Shi liu. Yeah, this is pomegranate and zhou liu dan. Zhou liu dan is a hand grenade. So it's hand pomegranate explosive. Hand pomegranate explosive. Liu dan. Oh, you can just use liu. Hand pomegranate explosive. Yeah, apparently it looks like a pomegranate. Maybe because it has lots of things that will unevenly or maybe semi-evenly fragment, like a pomegranate. Okay, shids is different. This is shids. This is persimmon. Yeah. Oh, there's different types of persimmons, is it? I can't read that character. Traditional, isn't it? 学士. Oh, there is a 学士. Okay. 四周市. Okay. 牛心市. That one's kind of white, isn't it? I don't recognize these characters. They're traditional. Interesting. All right. Yeah. All right, let's continue. 我喜欢吃软柿子. I like eating soft persimmons. 柿子. Yeah, so this is, well, you already know the first one. Teaching. Is like, here it means capital resources or something. So teaching resources. It refers to like your teachers as a whole, maybe at your school or whatever. You have some sort of teaching resources, which refers to your teachers as a whole, but thinking of them as a kind of single entity and as a kind of resource. Yeah. 就说学校的师资力，师资力量，雄厚。Qualified teacher. That's not my interpretation. Am I wrong? 师资 can be 资格. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna have to look it up now. It's not in the dictionary. 师资原指可效法的对象。可效法 what is 效法 ？Imitate an imitatable target. 现多指教师队伍或教育人才。All right, it's not exactly what I'm thinking, but it's yeah, I presume 字 is a good thing rather than capital. I kind of want the dictionary definition. 词典定义. See this one? What we got? Okay, interpretation. What does that imply? That's not the same as definition. Maybe that's just an error. Interpretation would at least translate to another language, right? I pushed the button. Okay, 符合学教资格的人. Okay, so qualified 学教 like qualified it's people who have the qualifications to teach. So it is what it says in the dictionary. This one, qualified teacher. That's the same thing. All right, but it's not an individual person. I don't think it's thought of as an individual person. All right, I've got too many windows open. Close a few of them. Yeah. 受过师资培训. So this is teaching qualifications. 当局正在增加设置专门师资. Increasing equipment 设置. No, it's not. What is it? What? Increasingly installing specialist qualified teachers. 今后10年，师资储备的报告。师资储备。What does that mean? 储备 is storage. It's supply of teacher. Reserves. Yeah. It's not really thinking of the people as people. I really, don't really think of reserve. I guess maybe you do think of reserve teachers. 这是师资匮乏的问题更为严重. Yeah, so the teacher shortage. 匮乏 shortage deficiency maybe. Yeah. Again, it's not just one teacher. 师资紧缺 so shortage, but it's like a very important shortage. Shortage. No, 教师资格 that's different. Yeah, these are 律师资格 OK 和师资有很大关系。什么和这跟学校的管理和师资有很大关系。Yeah, again, it's not pointing to any individual teacher, whereas 老师、教师 are pointing to individual teachers, right? 他是我的老师，他是我的教师。That sort of thing. Whereas this is like a more abstract concept. And I think it's thought of as a combined entity for a whole school. All right. Okay, 虚宗. Maybe this is straightforward, but 虚 meaning to lose. We saw this before, going from a state of, I guess, existence to a state of non-existence. 宗 here is 宗ji, right? Or maybe 宗恒, something in that ballpark. Probably 宗ji. So trail or track. So you're losing trace of something. 那只猫已经失踪3天了. Yeah, so they're lost. We've got a lost cat. Disappeared, accounted for. 踪 place track. Yeah, that sort of thing. All right. I don't think that's too bad. 失踪, is there anything else we need to say? Probably studied it already. 部落不明. That's in the dictionary. 部落不明. What does that mean? 部落不明. The 成语 or something? Oh, 下落不明. 下落不明. All right, 下落不明. Unaccountable. 下落 is a word. Whereabouts. Yeah. So 下落 whereabouts 不明不明确不清楚. That's something unclear. Whereabouts unclear. All right. All right. What's next? 手册. Yeah. You probably have a 手册 in arm's reach. I'll just grab a 手册, maybe. Do I have a 手册 at hand? No. 1 second. Here you go. Here's a 手册. This is a 手册. It's 词汇速记速练手册. HSK 6 vocab handbook. This is a book I bought to study HSK vocabulary. This is level 6 and didn't really use it, but it exists. 手册. 手册 is like manual or handbook or something. I presume those are the translations it gives. Yeah. 请仔细阅读 员工手册, yeah, the employee manual or employee handbook. All right. We have a 成语. I'm going to be honest, I don't know this one, but 受宠苦惊. No, I retract that. This is not 苦, this is 弱. 受宠若惊. All right, so receive a pet 弱 like a surprise. 受宠若惊. So this receive is someone else is doing the action. It's the affective 受. 受宠若惊. I don't know. 受到他的邀请，我受宠若惊。No, I got nothing. Let's chuck it in here. Extremely overwhelmed by favor from superior. Oh, okay. So the 宠 is not an animal. It's not a pet. It is receive treatment as if you're a pet. So there's 宠物. So this is 宠. Yeah, 宠 can mean spoil. 宠. What's the word? 溺宠. 宠溺 or something like this. 宠溺. 宠溺. 宠 is third tone. Are you telling me 宠 is third tone? 宠物. I guess I have been saying it third tone and thinking it's second tone. 宠物. 宠物. Sounds third tone when I say it, right? At least in my head it sounds third tone. I did not know. Okay. 受宠若惊. 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 Overwhelmed. Okay, so it's 宠爱的宠. 宠爱的宠. Doting on someone. So you're being doted on. So you're on the receiving end of someone's doting, and you're very surprised. You're not used to this kind of doting. 最初他的是爱使他感到受宠若惊. Okay, so presumably she does not receive much doting. 挚爱, true love. Oh, 挚爱, sorry, 挚爱, true love. All right. Okay. 他过生日那天，他真让我受宠若惊，受宠若惊. All right, so he made me feel like so doted upon that I feel surprised. All right. So 我为我能获得这个奖项感到受宠若惊. All right. So I got a prize. I'm very this by getting this prize. All right. Yeah, it's in the dictionary. It says, this is the definition. 受到过分的宠爱待遇而感到紧张不安. So, okay, it was 宠爱待遇. So this is like pampering treatment, 宠爱, doting. Like some sort of that doting, attentive treatment. And it makes you feel nervous and uncomfortable. It's too much, right? Yeah, if you've been independent for a large amount of time or something, maybe, maybe you're not used to it or feel very uncomfortable if people do treat you like a baby. 真让我受宠若惊. You flatter me. Yeah, this might be a translation. This one, fussed over. 你可能有点受宠若惊. Yeah, I don't like it either. If someone does something like that to me, I'll just think, okay, what do you want? Right? They're expecting something in return, I can tell you. They're not going to treat me like that unless they want something in return. And they're only doing that for that thing in return. And yeah, they're only doing that because they know I would disagree. I would refuse. were they not to do that? Like if I would agree normally, they wouldn't do the worship, this doting kind of thing. So yeah, it really is a massive red flag when people do this sort of stuff. Anyway, all right. Trung talks about innovation. 首创 presumably is some sort of early or first innovation. 这是中国首创的技术。首创的技术。Oh, 首 can mean primary or head. So it could be the leading innovation in China. I don't know, I'm guessing, but 首创 pioneered, invented. Yeah, let's look it up. It's in the dictionary. It is a verb. 最早创造. So the first to create. Or 创始. 创始 is like found or something like this. So their example is 首创精神. That's usually functioning as an attributive, isn't it? It's a bit different. 这种产品在国内还是首创，还是首创。Yeah, I don't think that example is. 对，还是首创。That's a weird example. 首创。首创。由我父亲首创。So pioneered by my father. What is pioneered? Some unspecific 方法。使用微波炉 used in it involves a microwave. 他首创的许多音效 like sound effects. So he pioneered sound effects. 至今仍在使用。是我们厨师长首创的。Yeah. All right. So it's pioneered by our head chef. All right. 首创。受挫。This 挫折的挫。Presumably it just means to experience setbacks. 他的计划受挫了。受挫了。Thwarted, obstructed, setback. So when I see these characters, I think this is going to be a verb, but it could be a verbjective, something like, yeah, 明显挫受挫。Yeah, 他的自尊受挫。A setback in her self-ego, respect, what do you want to call it? Self-esteem, this one. Yeah. 本赛季该队已经几次严重受挫。So had a few major setbacks this. All right. It kind of feels like a verb to me, but the dictionary here makes it look like it's a noun. Sorry, it's an adjective. But a lot of the time there's a very blurry boundary between verbs and adjectives, so we have to be prepared for that. 受挫, not in the dictionary. Yeah, but it's probably just if it were in the dictionary, it'd be 受到挫折 or something like this, or 挫败，挫折，挫折 setback, 挫败 is it? 挫败，挫败. Wait, I get my tones wrong on that one. 挫败. Maybe it's this one. 受到挫败. Yeah, if it was in the dictionary, the definition would be probably one of those, or maybe 遭受 instead of 受到. All right, 手动. Presumably it just means hand motion, something like this. 这款车是手动挡. What? Okay, this model of car is 手动挡. Dang. Isn't this like obstructed or? Shou dong. What else could it mean? I don't know. Hand move. Manual. Oh, okay. So manually, what is dang here then? Oh, there is another meaning of dung that I didn't know that refers to fast transmission. Wow, all right. That's a very narrow word, isn't it? 手动挡. Okay, so presumably there's 自动挡. 自动挡. All right. 自动挡,手动挡. All right, I'll put it in the Google image search so we can take a look. So yeah, manual transmission. Yeah, I learned to drive on manual transmission. I haven't driven in a long time. And 自动挡. 自动挡 is the automatic transmission where your engine changes gears for you when it feels it's appropriate. Yeah, sometimes it can be a little bit tricky, but I think engines nowadays know what to do. Yeah, when I drive an automatic transmission, I accidentally try to change gears, and yeah, whoops, don't do that. All right. Okay, 手动. So 手动 is manual in the sense of it requires manual operation or something like this. It literally is hand motion, but the motion here refers to operated. What other things can be manually operated? Yeah, it's not in the dictionary. 手动. 有一台手动水泵，用来排水. Yeah, 水泵 is a pump, but water pump in particular. 泵 pump. I never really thought that much about the character, but it's like the water is underneath the stone, and you use a pump to get the water out. Maybe that's literally why it's this character. It could be. It could very well be. So a manual pump. So you push, 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 and the water comes up, presumably. 手动打字机 is a manual typewriter. All right. 手动. What's the opposite of a manual typewriter? 非手动. 手动发出警报. So a manually operated alarm or something. 手动升降. Oh, okay. So this is a flag. It must be lowered and raised manually. 手动干预. Manual interference, manual intervention. 手动创建. What? 总写. Yeah, maybe this is not relevant. Let's do this. 手动编码. Manual programming, manual coding. All right. 手动拧紧. So manual twisting, tightening in this case of bolts. All right. So what would be the opposite of this one? A manual typewriter. It's not an automatic typewriter. It is just a typewriter, right? It's just a computer. Yeah. All right, let us move on. 首付. I don't know what 首付 is. Primary or initial 付. 付 pertains to payment or funds. No, it would be payment. 他们攒够了房子的首付. Oh, this is the initial payment for a house. Down payment. What's it? This is enough to get you started on a loan or something like this. The amount of money you pay at the time you buy something, but it's only part of the total cost of the thing. Down payment. All right. 首付. All right. 首付. Yeah, so this is 首付. This is like, it's kind of like government, but in places where government doesn't really apply. Capital city of an autonomous region. Okay, here you go. Yeah, so 省会. 省会, 省会. Yeah, so when I went to do my HSK 6 exam, I had to go to the 省会. I'm in Shandong province. Do you know what the 省会 of Shandong province is? I'll give you a second. Jinan. Jinan is the 省会 of Shandong. All right. I had to go there to do my exam. Okay, so this is a non-autonomous region of China. There's multiple autonomous regions. So, Shoufu. The prefecture where, yeah, all right. So I need examples. Would you have Shoufu in China, or would it still just be Shanghai? I'm not sure. Where would I find Shoufu? Okay, autonomous regions. Okay, so these regions have Shoufu, not Shanghai. Okay. 乌鲁木齐啊，been there. 乌鲁木齐是新疆维吾尔自治区的首府。So Urumqi is it's the capital of this region. So there's a different word because it's an autonomous region. All right. 首府 rather than 省会. Why? I don't. You say Xinjiang province, right? 省份. Xinjiang 省份. Yeah, 新疆省. So why? Or maybe this is the formal term and 新疆省is technically wrong or something. I don't know the rules. All right. Capital of the country subdivided called chief. So chief is Yuanshou, right? This one? Maybe not. But Inner Mongolia, okay, Shofu. Inner Mongolia leagues. I don't know what a league is. Prefectures leagues of Inner Mongolia. Inner Mongolia is part of China. The capital of Inner Mongolia is Hohhot. What is it called? Hohhot. Okay, is that how does Hohhot fit into this? Okay, this is Shoufu. Okay, this is Shoufu. Okay, 呼和浩特是内蒙古自治区的首府. Yeah, I've been there too. I think I live stream from there. I'm pretty sure I live stream from Hohhot. Okay, 广州省会, 北京首都. What about Tianjin? Like Chongqing? What about Tianjin, Chongqing, and Shanghai? How does this work in there? Tianjin municipality, 直辖市,直辖市. All right. So we don't really talk about capitals with Tianjin, and then it'll be the same with Chongqing. Same as Tianjin. Okay, 直辖市. And 香港. 特别行政区, so special administrative region. All right. 首府 is avoided. Hong Kong is its own special region. All right. Yeah, all right, it gets complicated. Anyway, let us continue. Where were we? Okay, Shoufu. The capital of regions like Xinjiang, Neimenggu. All right. Shoufu. Okay, I do not know what this is. This is the effective shou, meaning I'm trying to receive something. Shoufu. Fu is a repeat. but it could be other things. 军队成功收复了失地. Ah, okay, so this is recovered lost territory. All right. 收复. Why is it full though? It should be 收回. 收回. Be this, right? Why is it 收复? Why is it 收复 and not 收回? Excellent question. Take back. 收复. Something is seized by an enemy and you're has a strong sense of justice, national pride. So 收回 is like take back, I don't know, a book. Yeah, a book, money, etc. Something borrowed. All right. 收复, like, yes, this is ours. This is ours and belongs to me. All the territory you stole belong to me. 中国收复了失地. Okay. 我收回了借给他的书. 他收回了刚才的话. Okay, so this is figurative. This is literal, this is figurative. All right. So, recovering land that's been stolen or occupied. Maybe I don't want to go too far down here because it's going to get political, isn't it? It's going to get to a topic where I don't want to say things that are inappropriate accidentally because I don't know everything about everything. 收复. But yeah, so we're recovering land that has been occupied by an enemy, recaptured. So it was once ours, it's been occupied, and now we're recovering it. Sugar. Sugar. Not sure. 农民在田里收割麦子. Oh yeah. So show again, it's the effective show. It means you're doing something. So the farmers are doing something. What are they doing? They're go. This good, go. They're mowing, but they're not really mowing. 麦子 is some sort of grain. Maybe it's just a generic grain. So they're reaping grains. Harvesting, reaping, gather crop. 收割麦子 wheat. Okay. Wheat is not 小麦. It is 小麦. 麦子. I kind of feel like this should just be grains. No, it is wheat. Okay, wheat specifically. All right. Anyway, so harvesting the grains. 收割, and this is the literal harvesting, not a figurative to reap rewards, right? Yeah, 售后回报 is a different one. This one for reaping rewards. All right. 受害. Yes, again, we've got the affective versus effective. This is the affective. So an external source is causing it to happen to you. What is happening to you? 害 or 伤害, harm. So you're being harmed by something. 他在故事中受害很深. So he in this,事故. He, yeah. It could also be 故事, couldn't it? 事故. So he was harmed deeply in the accident. 事故 is accident. 故事 is story. He's deeply harmed in the story. All right. 受害. Suffer harm. Yeah, I feel like for physical wounds, you're better off using 受伤. This is better for physical wounds. Like, so 受害. 受害, I think, is less specific. 受害者 we saw victims. 受害人. Yeah. That's victims. Wow, 受害人,受害者 seems to be more common than 受害 itself. Yeah. But yeah, so 受害 is like harmed. It's very, oh, pardon me, very unspecific, right? Whereas 受伤, 受伤 is to be wounded, right? 受伤, yeah. So this is physically wounded. You need to go to a hospital or something like that. Right. 受害. Oh, 受害人. We just saw this. It's a person who has received harm, someone who's harmed, victim, or whatever. 受害人已经报警. 受害人,受害者, we saw them both, right? Yeah, for 受害, the dictionary uses 损害, not 伤害, 伤害, 损害. So that's different. A little bit different in the sense that it's this isn't necessarily like physical harm, right? 损害. 这会严重损害公司的声誉. So seriously harm the reputation of the company. So yeah, 受害 doesn't necessarily mean physical harm. Right, next is, okay, 守候. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I didn't know this. 守, meaning, I don't know, 看守, 守, protect, guard. Guard or protect usually, that's what that one means. 候 often pertains to waiting or time. 等候 or 什么时候. 守候, wait, expect, oh, all of those mushed together. 守候 to nurse, didn't know that one. 他在门口守候了许久. Okay, so kept watch on the 门口, on the entrance or the door. 守候 in the dictionary it says 等待, wait. Oh, there's two definitions. One is 等待, to wait. 守候着朋友的来信. Okay, so this is just waiting. He's waiting for his friend's letter to arrive. And the second one is 看护. I'll put that in here for you. 看护. Yeah, just note the first tone. 看护. So this sort of thing, looking after something. Yeah. Can be first tone. This one. Yeah. So 开门, guard the entrance. 开门, 开门, 开门狗. Yeah, etc. etc. Okay, so what were we talking about? 守候. So the second one is 看护. So it's kind of like protect or look after something. 母亲整夜守候在婴儿旁边. All right, so the mother was, by the side of the infant, 守候ing, like just 看护, like looking after the kid, looking after the infant. All right, let us continue. 守护, yeah, both 守 and 护 mean protect. So 他会一直守护你. Okay, so he will always protect you. Guard, protect, yeah. 守 as guard. Yeah, guard is a better one. 护 is protect. So guard and protect. Mush those together into a verb and you get 守护. What's it say in the dictionary? 守护, 看守, 保护. Oh, all right. That's the definition. 战士们日夜守护着粮库. So the soldiers protected the granary day and night. Yeah. In war, you need to protect your supplies. Okay. This is 受贿. Yeah, so this is to be on the receiving end of a bribe. Usually you see it in this combination of 收 贿赂. 收贿赂. So yeah, so this is on the like accepting and being given bribes. Usually it comes together like this. Yeah, 他被指称在任时收受 汇率，贿赂。Sorry, I got my pronunciation wrong there. 收受贿赂，收受贿赂，收受贿赂. So this is receiving bribes basically. You put these together, 收受. So it's receive and accept. So kind of both of them together, right? So they come from external sources, but you're also participating in the accepting. It's not like someone stuck that money in your bank account and you had no say in it. You're like, oh yeah, I'm all right with that. I'm quite comfortable accepting that money. 贿赂, bribe. And it comes with the same negativity as in English. 受贿. So accepting a bribe. Accepting or receiving a bribe. I think it's better translated as receiving a bribe. 被捕, yeah. 这名官员因受贿被捕. So this is an official, a government official probably, but not necessarily. 因受贿被捕. 被捕 is one of the many ways of saying being arrested. More like taken into custody or something like this. Under arrest, 被捕. Maybe it is just, I don't know, 逮捕, 被逮捕. This one. Well, under arrest. 被捕. Yeah, maybe it is just under arrest. Okay, 受贿. What does the dictionary have to say for itself? 受贿. Not in the dictionary. Oh, all right. Bit of an issue. All right. Let's chuck it into Google, see what comes up. 受贿. 受贿罪. The crime of accepting bribes. I say accepting, receiving bribes. 受贿罪是指国家工作人员利用职务上的便利索取他人财物或非法收受财物为他人谋取利益的行为。收受. Actually, maybe the 受 here in 受贿is short for 收受. And it could also pertain to accepting as well. Yeah, anyway, you can go read what happens if you accept bribes in China on Baidu Baike. Okay, 手脚. Literally hand, feet. It probably refers to something like your motion or something. 做这件事要手脚麻利. So 麻利, what is? I don't even know 麻利. Is this like numb? It's the opposite of numb. What? Swift, agile. Okay, 手脚. So literally hand, foot, but yeah. So your hand and feet represents things you can do with your limbs. Okay, physical activities. So 麻利, I did not know this word. So I know 麻木, of course. 麻木 is numb in the sense of no sensation of pain or that sort of thing. 麻利. I did not know this word. 麻利. Shall we look it up? In the dictionary, it says 敏捷, nimble, and 利落. 利落. It's 利落. Nimble. All right. There does appear to be a family of words here I'm unclear on. What am I supposed to do with this? All right. So this word I don't know, but we're not up to it. 麻利, nimble, 手脚. Like hand and feet, but figuratively of human-related physical actions. 他开始手脚并用向门爬去. 开始手脚. I started my hands and feet. let's do another one. I don't think that's a great example. 他总因为手脚笨而受训斥, right? Pulled off, but kind of ridiculed almost, berated for your action, your physical movement being awkward. Yeah, awkward in the sense of it's got to be physical movement, right? 他觉得被他们的琐碎规章规章束缚。What? No. 他被他们的琐事规章束缚住了手脚。Okay, so they have the 琐事. We remember 琐事 from before. We studied that one. It's like trifling matters, or like, and in this case, it's 规章. So it's like silly rules that are just not important. So they're silly rules. She feels 束缚住了手脚, as if her hands and legs are kind of bound, is unable to be free, boxed in. Yeah, all right. 受惊, I feel like you can guess what that is. 受, there's an external source, you're on the receiving end. 惊, 惊讶, surprise or shock. So it's a verb meaning startled. Yeah, or maybe it's like a verbjective. 马被雷声受惊了. Yeah, so it was startled by the lightning. Thunder, sorry. 收据, I don't know. 收据. 据 can be evidence, could be something in that ballpark. 收据. 请保管好付款收据. Oh, I do know this one. It's receipt. It's a formal version of receipt. Yeah, 收据. So it's evidence of receiving something. But maybe the reception is the other way around. Anyway. 收据. 受苦. Yep, we got 受尽. This is 受苦. There's quite a lot of them. 苦 is bitter or hardships, right? 受苦. You're on the receiving end of hardships. 他不忍心让孩子受苦. So he did not have it in him to let the children suffer. Someone's children, could be his children. Yeah, to suffer hardship. Okay. 受理. So li can sometimes refer to like 处理的, to be reprimanded or something like this. I do not know for sure what this is. 法院已经受理此案. Maybe it's like 受. Yeah, I don't know this one. What's the logic on this one? 受理, accept and hear.
Accept. I
have to look it up. Not in the dictionary. All right, let's just Google it, see what comes up. In this one. Okay. 接受办理. This one. 接受办理. Okay, so it's kind of like an abbreviation for this phrase, right? 受理, 接受办理. All right. Like accept. Yeah, you're accepting 办理 and sorting it out. You're accepting the case and sorting it out. 根据法院接受案件进行审理. Oh, this one, 审理, hearing a case. They're accepting a case and it's going to go to trial. Whoops. All right. But it's a specific narrow one. Is this 收敛? Yeah, I cannot tell you what this means. 他总算收敛了脾气. Is this like kept in his anger or something? Shoulian. No, I don't know this word. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really know this character. So let's figure out the character first, and then we'll figure out, and then we can figure out what Shoulian means. So Lian, in the dictionary it says, okay, there are 3 definitions for this character. Okay, the first one is 书面语, so it's formal written language. 收题, 收注. So 收敛 is just 收, presumably in that case. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that at all. Actually, I retract that. Pretend I didn't say that. Okay, no, 连课, 连课 and 连组, 课听的课, 连课. No, I misread this. It's not 课, it's 容纳的容, 连容. So this is a word 连容. Yeah, all right, let's move on. 足, 连足, withdraw one's footsteps. Yeah, all right. No, I don't care. Let's move on. The second one is also 书面语约束. 约束 is like bound or unable to do something. 连地, this one. Temporarily desist from one's evil ways, all right? 连记. Usually means trace or this sort of thing. I don't understand its relevance here. 连记. That's kind of like retract traces of evil in this case. Wow, all right. And so I feel like those first 2 definitions I don't care about. The third definition is 收集, 征收, so collect or levy. And 敛财, 敛财, so collecting money in this case. 财物, something like that. Money, wealth, so accumulating wealth. 敛财, 利用地位之边. That, why is there a G there? 敛财国会. No, not 敛, 敛财后, after collecting money. So this is the levy. Does seem to be emphasizing a large amount of money. Do they have another one? 横征暴敛. 横征暴. This is a 成语. 横征暴敛. So 征. So you probably know 征税. 征税. This one, levy taxes. Is 横暴a word? Here it is. 横暴. Violent. All right. Oh, then is 征敛a word? No, it's not. All right. So violently 征 and violently 敛. So you're using force to kind of in this 成语, 横征暴敛. 横征暴敛. You're using force, but yeah, taxes and levies. All right. Well, you're maybe not using force, but the using those characters implies this. All right. Okay. So there are 3 words in the dictionary under this character, 敛财, which we saw. 敛财 is 搜刮钱财. 搜刮? I don't know this word. 搜刮钱财. 搜刮, rake in money. 搜刮. All right, so it's not just a little bit of money, you're like really raking it in. All right. Lian Ren. Now, I don't even know the character. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue, isn't it? This is the first one. Ren. Wow. I don't recognize the character, but I'll take a quick look at this one. Lian Ren. Old-fashioned women's obeisance. Yeah, let's move on. Yeah, let's move on. Lian Rong. What is? Oh, we saw this one. Lian Rong. So this is two character one. 收起笑容，脸色变得严肃。This. I don't know why Lian is here. Hold back. Okay, so that's the first one, wasn't it? So hold back. All right. So what is 收敛? So this is also a hold back, is it? Exercise restraint. 收敛。这种孩子气的行为，你该收敛了。Verb in this one. So you're stopping this behavior, not holding back on your own behavior. 此外，当矩阵为非推化，矩阵 is a matrix, right? This is a maths context. 非推化 non-degenerate. 非推化对称双正加正时 Yeah, all right. Whatever that means, I don't know. 该序列收敛 systematic. This sequence converges when this matrix has those properties. 它由于没有守得有些收敛 sorry, 得手 is capability or aptitude or something in this ballpark. Because he lacks aptitude, he's a bit reserved. 得手 maybe I should this 没有 succeed. 没有得手 maybe it's not exactly what I think. Wow, this is really hard. 收敛他总是收敛了脾气 So this is like he's keeping in his anger, bottling in his anger. That may or may not be a good thing, I guess. Yeah, there's a reason why I haven't really mastered this character. It's really hard. It's also pretty rare as well. Let's continue. 收留 Sorry, I have to go back to 收敛 because 收敛 is in the dictionary. 收敛 has two definitions. The first one is 笑容、光线等减弱和消失 So you weaken or disappear a smile or 光线 light. Okay, 阳光收敛了 The 阳光收敛了阳光收敛收敛图片阳光收敛 It vanishes, dwindles. The light dwindles, I guess, in the horizon or something. All right. That was the first definition. The second definition is 减轻放纵的程度是严刑 Okay, so it's 减轻放纵 what would 放纵 mean? So you're reducing your 放纵 放纵. Okay, so reduced, it's self-indulgent or something. Okay, so you're reducing your indulging in, no, you're reducing the extent of your self-indulgent behavior. And it talks about words and actions. So there's things you say, things you do, but you're 收敛, you're keeping those back. And their example is 狂妄的 no 狂妄的态度有所收敛 somewhat held back. 狂妄. So this is 狂妄. Okay, egotistical. So it started off bad, it's gone a bit better, somewhat held back. Wow. All right. That's a really, really hard word. All right, I need the bathroom. All right. 收留. I don't know. Receive. Receive and 留 means to remain. 收留. Okay. 好，新的老人收留了流浪猫. Oh, so this is, yeah, receive in the sense of it's an effective. So it's you're doing something of your own volition, right? So you're sort of taking or accepting and liu keeping a stray cat. 收留. All right, so it only refers to taking in someone. 收留. It's not in the dictionary. All right, let's go in here. 收留. So you're taking in 收留了他, took him in, presumably it just means to give him boarding. 无家可归, he's homeless, took him in. 他说服乔 can be a name, 乔布斯, but maybe it's just a character given to some name in some translation. 收留了他. He persuaded this person to take in, this ta could be this ta, but it could also be another ta. Presumably, if it was a third person, they wouldn't repeat the same pronoun, but you have to kind of trust that the author will not make that mistake. 我问他们是否可以在我下班之前收留这只狗. So taking this dog, 是否可以? I asked them whether or not 在我下班之前, before I start work, no, before I knock off work, I can look after the dog. Maybe you're at a vet or something like this. I don't know. Anyway, 收留. So we've got a human or a non-human animal we are taking in such as into our residence or looking after, maybe permanently, maybe temporarily. Right. 收买, receive, purchase. I don't know. 他想收买我. What? To receive and purchase me. 但没成功. 收买我. What? Oh, okay, so it's like to buy me off. Okay, that kind of makes sense. In English, you say to buy me off. To buy me off. Yeah, 收买我. You want to buy me off. 收买我. Okay. So, 收买我. Why is there a 收? I don't know. Is it normally used for like bribing? Bribe? You're in 收买他出卖他的同事. So someone bribed him to, yeah, 出卖 is another one, to betray his 同事 colleague. So he was bribed, offered money, but bribed to betray his colleagues. Wow. 出卖你. 出卖证人 bribe the witnesses. Sorry, not 出卖，收买你，收买证人，收买议会 parliament. 议会 is parliament. Wow, this is not a familiar word for me. All right, but so this is like bribes, but 贿赂 is a noun. 收受贿赂 is kind of on the receiving end, whereas 收买is to be on the delivering end kind of thing. 收买, yeah, he bribed me, right? He, paid me off kind of thing. All right, it's in the dictionary. There are two definitions in the dictionary. The first one is 收购. So this is kind of neutral. This is like purchase. 收购. 他在一次公司收购中，丢掉了工作。All right. So it's a company purchase. The company is being purchased. 收到全盘收购公司。All right. 收购. This is takeover, isn't it? Not just. Actually, I do know this. 收购 is company takeover. So 收买. This is kind of takeover in a company. All right. The second definition in the dictionary for 收买 is the bribe payoff one. Buy off. 用钱财或其他好处笼络人，学受利用。Okay, what is 笼络? I feel like we're getting coax. 笼络. We're getting into verbs and words that I don't use very often. Like buying people off and coaxing people. 笼络. 笼络. So we're coaxing someone by use of financial assets. 学受利用. 学受利用. 彼得的学受利. One second. 利用. What does this mean? Make use of. 学受利用. So the 学 is like in order to cause the receiving of benefits. Presumably personal benefits. All right, so we're using our financial assets to coax someone into doing something, or just coaxing them so that we have some material, some benefit in some way. Okay, 收买人心. 收买人心. So where 收买人心 is their example. By popularity. Okay, 帮派用钱收买人心. Okay, 帮派. Okay, that's a gang, is it? All right. Yeah, this batch is pretty hard for me, I'm afraid. There's lots of financial things, words that are completely new for me. Anyway, 首脑. I know this one. You can probably sort of guess 首 is head or chief. 脑 is brain. So if you're like the head brain, it means you're the like lead thinker, such as in an organization or a country or something like that. 各国首脑出席了会议. Yeah, so the top thinkers in every country attended the meeting. 首脑, head of state, leader, summit. Oh, so it's not necessarily a thinker. It is just head of state. 首脑. So the now shouldn't be interpreted too literally. Is it leader? It is leader, isn't it? 政府首脑. Heads of government. Okay, so it's head. 首 can also mean head, right? Head. But it can also mean head in the sense of first First on a list. Head in English can also mean first. Yeah, 首脑会议会谈首脑们 Okay, so it is a person. No, I know that it's a person, right? That's not a surprise. But I didn't realize 首脑们 would be a thing. 首脑 Alright, 国家首脑 So it's not just lead thinkers, it is the leaders. Alright. So yeah, these are tricky. Yeah, 为首的领导人为首 Is 为首 a word? This one. 为首为首的 Okay, so it's the head. It is the head in the sense of the head of government or the heads of government. 领导人 Okay. 政府首脑 Okay. 头领 or 首领 These are synonyms. 首领 head 首领 and 头领 Now I'm questioning everything. Can 首脑 refer to the head of a company? I probably should question everything. Usually no. Okay, I'm wrong about that as well. Lots of debugging needs to be done. 总裁 yeah, that one. 董事长 yeah, definitely that one. 首席执行官 Oh, full term. So this is the longer version of this one. 老板 or okay, 负责人 someone who's in charge. All right. Yeah, these business ones kind of tricky for me. Where were we? 周经 we did. Oh no, here. 手帕 Oh, okay, we have an easy one. 手帕 手帕 is the Chinese word for handkerchief. Why is it pa? I don't know. That's just the Chinese word for handkerchief. Okay, 手帕 yeah, there's another one, isn't there? Is it There's another word. This one. 手绢 Is it the same thing? 手绢 I don't know. But I've encountered both of those in everyday life. Alright. 手帕 and 手绢 Alright, 手帕 That was an easy one. 手批 Oh, okay. Alright, we're back on the easy ones. 手 head, but usually initial or first. 批 is a batch. It's measure word. Yeah, 一批书 is a batch of books, right? If you're producing books, you'll have one batch and maybe another batch and so on. And you also have it in the word 批发. This one, this is just wholesale, right? You sell things in bulk or large quantities or in batches. 首批 Yeah, so first batch. 这是首批到达的物资首批 Alright, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this information. 首批 First batch. I don't know, I barely consider it a word. It feels like 首 is a word and 批 is a word. Yeah, and 首 is just used to modify 批. 这是首批到达的物资 So it's functioning as an adverb, modifying this. That's a little unexpected. Maybe that's what they're trying to teach us. 首批东西 Firstling. Is that a word in English? I don't know. It kind of feels like it should be a word if it's not a word. Yeah, 第一批他们是首批登上月球的人 Okay, so here it's used figuratively. They're the first batch of humans to land on the moon. 首批成果 The initial results, first fruits. 首批飞机 Yeah, the first batch of oh sorry, it's 首批食物 The first batch of food. 飞机运送的食物 The first batch of food that is flown in by aircraft. All right. Yeah, I don't think it's much else. 手批. It's used as an attributive to modify a noun here. Attributive modify a noun. Here it modifies a noun. But in this example, no. 手批 modifies 物资, the first batch of goods to arrive. This is the first batch of goods to arrive. So it's used to modify the noun. It's used as an attributive or a generalized adjective to modify a noun. Okay. 受骗. I think you can guess what this means. 受. To be on the receiving end, but an affective receiving end. So someone is doing something. What are they doing? 骗. 骗 meaning to trick or swindle or scam. It can be little, but it can also be like I scam you out of your life savings. 受骗. So to be swindled. 他因粗心而受骗. That sounds very victim blaming to me. I don't like blaming the victim. 粗心 is carelessness. No, I don't like blaming the victims. It's 他因骗子而受骗. 他因骗子而受骗. I'll correct that for you. He was swindled by a swindler. Yeah. It's not like, oh, I'm so careless. I'm being swindled because I'm careless. No, someone swindled you. Someone's doing bad things. 受骗. Okay. Another easy one. Okay, so 手枪. Okay, so 枪 historically meant spear in China, and it still means spear. Yeah, 黑银枪, 红银枪. 红银枪. So one, 鹰, okay, so 鹰 is first time. 红鹰枪. This is Jet Li, Li Lanjie. So Chinese culture. Yeah. So this is 红银枪. Historically meant spear, and in particular this spear, it's one of the forms of martial arts in China. Yeah, so the ying is the tassel, this red thing. So Hong Ying Chang is kind of part of Chinese culture. And okay, Zhou Chang. Chang over time came to mean this thing, firearms, guns. And here you go, Zhou Chang. Zhou Chang, hand, firearm, or pistol, or I think revolver might also fit in there, right? Revolver. 左轮手枪. Yeah, so so a revolver is a type of 手枪, right? Yeah, it's a type of handgun. Yeah, the other one is 枪. Sorry, 机枪. So 机 is machine. So literally machine gun. Yeah, but this one, it's interesting. There's a particular measure word. So it's eating. It's this one, right? Eating. Yeah, it's a specific measure word for machine guns in particular. Eating 鸡汤. Wow. Yeah. Not guns, but machine guns. Why is it ting? I don't know. Ting? Yeah. I don't know. And yeah. Anyway, 手枪 is handgun, 机枪 machine gun, and there's probably others, but I'm not big into guns, so let us move on. Okay. 授权. So this is 授. This 授 is not the other 授. It's not this 授. It's another 授. 授. This is something like bestow or grant. 授权. So presumably it's to grant rights or something in this ballpark. 他没有授权任何人签字授权 authorize. 他没有授权. Oh, okay, so we're thinking of it as I'm doing this to someone else. So I am conferring. I have not, yeah, he did not confer the rights to anybody's 签字，任何人签字。So presumably he did not authorize anyone to sign for something. 授权 authorize 授权 So you can, what do we got here? 只有总统能授权okay, 原子弹 So 原子 is atom, is the Chinese word for atom. 弹 is a bomb. So 原子弹 is atomic bomb. So only the president can authorize the use of atomic bombs. Yeah. But normally you might say 核武器, 核武器, nuclear weapons. Anyway, you get the idea. So 授权, so this is confer rights. Literally confer rights. Okay. 各国对于未授权的飞越领空反应强烈. What is this? This is airspace or something. This 飞越领空. Is it like sorties or something like this? Overfly. 总统 the president 授权 confers rights or authorizes 明智动用军队来保护我们的公民 the wise 动用军队 utilization or maybe like mobilization yeah use of military force the judicious is a good translation the judicious use of military force to protect the citizenry all right oh shit yeah presumably this just means head decoration it's the Chinese word for jewelry oh shit 他带了很多贵重首饰 oh shit yeah 首饰 different jewelry head ornament oh okay probably it originally meant head ornament and then extended its meaning to jewelry in general the other one is 装饰 this is like decorations right so presumably it's the same shit so it feels like head decorations is jewelry. I presume that's the origin of the word. 收视率 Honestly, I don't know, but show receive on the effective end 是 vision 率 rate 收视率这个节目的收视率很高 So all right, so this is like the ratings or the viewership, something like this. Ratings of a TV. 收视率 so receive view rate is viewership ratings. Yeah, I was just looking this up in the dictionary. 收视 so the 手 does mean head. So the dictionary says 原指 so originally indicated 戴在头上的饰物 so the word they use is yeah originally indicates worn on head 饰物 I need to find the character this one 饰物 this one 饰物 yeah 饰物 so it originally indicated like 饰物 this ornamental objects worn on the head and then it goes where were we 现半决耳环项链戒指等 so now indicates 耳环 earrings 项链 necklaces 戒指 rings 等 and so on so yeah my speculation / inference was actually correct this time. Now, I wonder if there are like show X lu for other X's. Are there Xlu, 4 other X's. Can the AI understand my, like 2 languages in one sentence using like mathematical jargon, or at least phrasing? Okay, 收视率,收听率, 收听率. That's ratings, but instead of viewing, you're listening. 收款率. Okay, so rate of payment. 收税率, rate of taxation, no, tax collection rate. 收汇率. What's this one? Foreign exchange rate. 收购率. Oh, yeah, 收购率. Sorry, my lunch arrived. I'll have to eat it in a second. 收购率. So we saw this. This was purchase, but it was purchase like a company or acquisition. The acquisition rate. All right. How many more have we got, or should I have my lunch first? Yeah, we got 3 more. Maybe we can do it quickly. 收缩. Receive. Saw is like shrink or downsize. Or 经济正在收缩. So this show doesn't seem to be receive. No. It's another word of shrink, isn't it? 正在收缩. Why is there a show in there? I don't know. It's in the dictionary, but I don't know why there's a show in there. But saw means to shrink. So I don't know. I don't know why there's a show in there. Let's continue. 手头. Oh, 手头 is, okay, literally it means head, hand. No, hand, head. Hand, head. I think it means like something like at hand. 我手头工作很忙. Not exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, it is at hand. 手头. But what does it mean here? 手头工作很忙. At hand. So like you have your mobile phone at hand, something like this. That was my interpretation. 恐怕我手头没有最新的数据. I don't have any. I don't have the latest data at hand. Yeah. 麦克立刻. Oh, 麦克立刻停下手头的事情. Okay, doing what he was doing at that particular moment. All right. So there's another meaning. 我们手头的房子大多数在城北. So the houses. Yeah, so they're owning the houses. Yeah. So presumably these are people who are very wealthy and own multiple houses. And in the city of the north of the city, they can sell those houses if they felt like. It's like, oh, on hand, I've got a few houses over there. Rather affluent. 我们手头没有经费. We have no funds on, like, at hand. So I can't pay right now. Okay. 手头 and 手腕. Oh, okay. The last one is easy. I got it wrong though last time, didn't I? 手腕. 手腕. Yeah. 腕. Oh, 腕 is wrist. Okay, 手腕 is hand wrist. It's just wrist. 手腕. Yeah. 手腕. Here it is. It's even on the image. 拇指, 食指. Wait, isn't this 食指? This one. 食指. So you can also use this 指示的示. This one. 食指. No. No, I don't think that one's quite right. It's maybe it is okay. I don't know. 中指. 环指. Really? What happened to 无名指? 无名指? No name finger? All right. So is ring finger accepted? I don't know. And 小指. 手掌. 手背. The back of your hand. All right. Anyway, that'll do. That'll do. I'm going to have my lunch. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to like, subscribe. TTFN.